Reformation of instruments. Definition. Reformation is an equitable remedy that corrects a written instrument so it reflects the true intention of the parties. The contract is valid. The written document is incorrect. Purpose: to make the instrument conform to the real agreement. Basis of reformation: to make the instrument conform to the real agreement. Reformation is proper when there is a meeting of minds. The written document does not express the true agreement. Due to mutual mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, accident. If there is no meeting of minds, the remedy is annulment, not reformation. Mutual mistake: both parties share the same error in reducing their agreement into writing. Example: agreed price, 1 million Cuban pesos. Written price, 100,000 Cuban pesos. Heavy check mark: the contract is valid. Heavy check mark: the document must be corrected through reformation. Statute of frauds. The statute of frauds requires certain contracts to be in writing to be enforceable. Its purpose is to prevent fraud and false claims in court. Examples include sale of real property, lease of real property for more than 1 year, agreements not to be performed within 1 year, and promises to answer for the debt of another. This rule applies only to executory contracts, meaning contracts that have not yet been performed. Interpretation of contracts. Interpretation of contracts is applied when terms are unclear or ambiguous. The general rule is, if the terms are clear, the literal meaning controls. However, if there is ambiguity, courts determine the true intention of the parties by examining the entire contract, the parties' actions, and customary practices. The goal is always to give effect to the true agreement. Contra profundum rule. The contra profundum rule means that any ambiguity in a contract is interpreted against the party who drafted it. This rule is commonly applied in insurance contracts and contracts of adhesion. The reason behind this is fairness. The drafting party had the opportunity to make the terms clear. Therefore, any ambiguity is resolved in favor of the other party. Principle of effectiveness. The principle of effectiveness, also known by the Latin phrase, ut residential magis valeat quam perit, means that a contract must be interpreted in a way that gives effect to all its provisions. Courts avoid interpretations that would make any clause useless or meaningless. The law favors interpretations that uphold the validity of the contract. Reformation versus interpretation. To distinguish the two, reformation corrects a written instrument when it does not reflect the real agreement. Interpretation, on the other hand, clarifies the meaning of ambiguous terms. In reformation, the issue is an error in the document. In interpretation, the issue is unclear language. Conclusion. In conclusion, business law ensures fairness and accuracy in contractual agreements. Reformation protects the true intention of the parties. The statute of frauds prevents fraudulent claims. Rules on interpretation clarify ambiguities. Contra profundum protects the non-drafting party. And the principle of effectiveness preserves the validity of contracts. Understanding these doctrines ensures that contracts remain enforceable, fair, and legally sound.